Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be answering all of your guys' questions. If you guys don't know, I uploaded a video 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, 2 days ago, asking you guys to ask me questions. And I said, there's no limit, there's no topic, just ask me whatever the heck you wanna know. So you guys did, and you might be confused on why I uploaded a whole video about it instead of like asking you guys on Instagram. Here's my theory. I have almost 3,000 of you guys here on YouTube, and on Instagram I only have 2,000 followers, and I believe probably not even 1,000 of you follow me on there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. I always have it linked in the description bar. But so yeah, so I thought if I put it on my Instagram story and said, hey, ask me questions, it wouldn't be like a lot of you guys. It would just be a lot of people that follow me on Instagram. I don't know. So I just thought that I would go ahead and ask you guys on YouTube to either comment down below your question or DM me on Instagram. And a lot of you guys, before I even made that video, had been DMing me and asking me for YouTube advice, college advice, and random things about me, and just asking me a lot of questions. So I was sitting out there like typing to every single one of you guys, and cause you know, I got your back. And then I was like, why don't I just do a Q&A? Like, it just makes more sense to do a Q&A. That way you guys can just get out of your system everything you wanna ask me. Enough with the rambling, let's go ahead and get on with the video. Okay, so like I said, in the video, I am going to keep everybody anonymous that DM'd me, but if you commented on my video, then I'm just gonna like do a little pop-up on the screen of your question, just because it was public anyway, so I don't think you guys mind. But the people that did DM me, I am gonna keep private. So okay, so we're gonna start with the questions that I got in the comment section, and I'm laughing because somebody literally sent in 33 questions. I knew somebody was gonna do that. It's not a bad thing, like don't feel bad. I'm just reading them like right now, and like some's like, what's your last name, how old are you, and where did you grow up, your favorite athlete, and some of them are just like very generic. So I'm gonna dig deep and find the ones that are like kind of juicy. So C Math YBR asked 33 questions. So where are you going to college? And I have not talked about this on my channel before. It is on my Instagram bio. On my Instagram? It is in my Instagram bio. But I'm actually going to the University of North Carolina at Greensboro, and I'm a commuter. And what is your college major? They also asked. My major, as of right now, is business administration with a concentration in management. That's a mouthful. I feel like I'm always getting asked those questions, even though I have a ton of videos like explaining it, but I'm constantly gaining like newer subscribers, so I thought I would just go ahead and put that out there. What is your favorite sports team? The sport that I watch the most on TV would have to be either football or basketball. My favorite football team in the NFL is the Green Bay Packers. I grew up loving them, and I mean, come on, their color's yellow. My dad and my mom are huge fans of them, so I just kind of grew up loving them. Okay, so why did you decide to do YouTube? This is very good. This is a very good question. So I started watching YouTube when I was in 6th grade, and my neighbor, which is like my best friend, she's not my neighbor anymore, but we went to school together our whole lives. We grew up together, and she's still my best friend to this day. She just doesn't live in my neighborhood. She actually introduced me to YouTube, and she's like, you've got to watch Miranda Sings. And I was like, okay. So like I looked Miranda Sings up, and I like didn't like her. Like I wasn't interested in that. Like it wasn't funny to me. Sorry if it's funny to you. I was just very like, why are you watching that? Like, that's not funny. So I was like browsing on YouTube, and I came across like the beauty community and like more videos geared towards that, and I became really interested in those types of videos. And around that time, I want to say in 5th grade is when I started getting into makeup, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, I can really learn how to wear makeup better, and I just fell in love with YouTube. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to do this. And I was like, I'm not gonna ask my parents for a camera. Like, I don't know, I just feel like if I did, it'd be wasteful because I wouldn't like pursue it. So years go on, and I start recording videos with my phone. I would do like what I got for Christmas. I would do a bunch of hauls like that. Bunch of makeup tutorials. I would do so many makeup tutorials, like so many. And I would never upload them because it was with my phone, and I just didn't feel like I could do it, you know? So in 7th grade, I actually made a YouTube channel and it's still on there right now. I'm trying to delete it. I can't find the password to that channel. I have no idea. I would put like videos of me and my neighbor on there and like just stupid stuff. And I deleted like a few of them, but there's still one on there and I can't get down. So the years go by and I keep making videos, blah, blah, blah. Then in high school, I was like, oh my gosh, I still want to do this, but if I do, everybody's gonna judge me. My high school was so small, you guys. So small, and everybody knew everything about everyone. And I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Then junior year came along and I was like, I'm gonna get a camera and I'm gonna do this thing. So I went to Best Buy. It was me and my friend and we were going to the movies, and I was like, I'm gonna stop by Best Buy real quick. And we were already 5 minutes late, but she let me stop by. I grabbed the camera. It was the Canon S610, checked out, and we made it on time for our movie. But I was like, I don't really care what people think. I'm gonna do it. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm just gonna go for it. And she was like, yeah, you should totally do it. And I was like, it's something I've always wanted to do. I don't care what people think, because I wanted to do it for me. I enjoyed filming and well, I hadn't edited at that point. Maybe I had. I'm not gonna let people take away my joy. Like, I'm gonna do this for myself and I'm gonna enjoy it. And if people make fun of it, so what? Because deep down I know that it's just for me, and the subscribers and the views and the likes and everything like that were just bonuses in the end. So that's why I decided to do YouTube. I've been on here for about a year and a half. I've had my channel since 6th grade. Like, this channel was created in 2013, but I just haven't uploaded on it until my junior year of high school. So, okay, then the person also asked, what's your proudest achievement? So my proudest achievement would either have to be graduating as valedictorian or winning my state association's 3-point competition. That was pretty insane. That happened my senior year of high school. One of those two I can't really pick. I don't know, is that bad I can't pick? I really just can't pick. They're two totally different achievements. And then also, what is your dream car? So my dream car is actually what I'm driving right now. Well, I'm sure like if I had to pick any car, it would probably be the basic, typical like Mercedes G-Wagon. But I really like my car. I have a BMW X3 and it is my favorite. Like, I never take that car for granted. Like, I'm so grateful for it. I keep telling my dad, like, when it miles out or when it like starts like breaking, like when it just starts not doing good and it's time for a new car, like I want that same car, but maybe a newer version. Like, I just love that car so much. So, okay, that's all the questions that that person asked. So the next question is by Heather, and she asked, where can I buy your yellow nail polish? Also, somebody else, I'll put their comment right here, DM'd me and said, hi, I recently just came across your YouTube and binge watched your videos. LOL, are those your real nails? I want mine done like yours. So I thought I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone and say that the polish that I'm always wearing on my nails are S&S. And if you guys aren't familiar with S&S nail polish, it is basically like a powder consistency, and they dip your finger in it and it hardens. And I love this nail polish. I've been getting it since 6th grade. I don't know what shade it is. It is just one of the very few yellow nail polishes that my nail salon carries. Okay, Emma asked 3 questions. She said, what's your favorite clothing store and makeup store? What's your favorite YouTuber? And what's your favorite song? So my favorite clothing store would have to be Urban Outfitters as of right now. And for a makeup store, if you would have asked me this 6 months ago, I would have said Sephora hands down. But I really like Ulta's reward system better, but I like Sephora's brands better. It just really depends on my mood. So Sephora and Ulta. And what's your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber this changes a lot, but right now would probably have to be Olivia Jade. I love her, I've been watching her forever. And I love her vlogs. She's so cute, I love her so much. And then Emma also asked, what's your favorite song? So my favorite song, it's really hard because I like country, I like rap, I like pop. So it really just depends on my mood. But right now, let me look at my playlist. Don't Leave Me Alone by David Guetta and Anne Marie. That one's really good. You guys should check it out. But that's just at the moment. It literally changes all the time. Delaney asked, where do you get your scrunchies from? What are your eyelash extensions called? And where did you get your teleties? So I get my scrunchies from different places, obviously, but the main, like the one that I'm wearing right now is from Urban Outfitters. It's just like a plaid one. Most of them are from Urban. I get some from Lululemon, some from like Amazon. random little places like that and like boutiques. And then she says, what are your eyelash extensions called? I obviously have eyelash extensions if you guys didn't know, and I've been getting them for about 1.5 years now, and I really like them. And I'm pretty sure every eyelash extension salon or place has different names for what they call their lash sets. So where I go, it's called Classic Glamour, which is the second most natural, I believe, and I get the longest that you can get, and I think it's the 16mm is the longest, so I get 16mm. Then she said, where did you get your teleties? And if you guys don't know what teleties are, they're these little things, and this is actually the teletie brand. I don't know if you guys can see it, but says teletie. And I actually got this in Emerald Isle Beach. It's off the coast of North Carolina when I went there for spring break, and it was like at a little boutique, but I'm pretty sure you can find them on Amazon or any local boutique that you have near you. Bella and Katie asked, any high school tips in general? Girl, okay. As you guys know, maybe you don't know, I'm a freshman in college, and so I just got out of high school, and I really thought I was gonna miss high school because I met so many amazing people there and just had so many great experiences. But I don't. I love college. It is amazing. It's just so much better. So my biggest advice would probably have to be to stay out of drama. And you know, I went to a really small private school, so there was always a lot of drama. Everybody knew everything about each other. We were so close, but then there's also a lot of drama involved with it. And you know, I know that's like easier said than done, like stay out of drama. But I remember my senior year in high school, there was a specific person who hated me for no reason and would just be so mean to me and try and like get to me, and they didn't like at all. It's so funny because they would try so hard, like they would say things to my face, say things behind my back, and just really try to ruin my life. But they didn't. I just didn't let them get to me. Like they would literally come to my face and say mean things or say little remarks, and I would just look at them, smile, and go away. That's all that I would do. And you know, I dealt with that for like 1 year, but once that person realizes that you're not like giving them what they want, which is a reaction, they'll stop, and they did. So I was just like, girl, bye. So Cynthia asked, what are some junior and high school tips, and when did you start wearing makeup? So junior in high school, okay. My junior year of high school was my hardest year of high school, hands down. The workload was crazy. You start taking the SAT, and it was literally awful. I was taking chemistry at the time, and it was just not a good year, but I made really good grades, but it mentally drained me. Like I was just so drained. So my tip for you as a junior in high school, it's gonna be really hard, but afterwards, like I remember the day school got out, like the last day of my junior year, I just felt so accomplished, and I was like, I did it. That was probably gonna be the worst like academic year of my life, and I made it through, and I felt so accomplished. So it's gonna be worth it. So just push through, but just take care of your mental health, and that's just really like the main tip. Get enough sleep and just really take care of yourself. When did you start wearing makeup? She also asked, and I started wearing makeup in 5th grade, but that's when I first started like playing around with it. I didn't really start wearing it until 6th and 7th grade, but it was just like a little bit. But I remember in 6th grade, I would wear like the crazy colors. Hey, I'm wearing a crazy color right now. I would wear like bright pink or bright blue, and it was just not a good look. I would wear it up to my eyebrows, and pretty sure people made fun of me, but it's okay. I was just going through a phase. Carson asked, who's cuter, me or Brandon? You know, Carson, I'm gonna have to say Brandon. For those of you who don't know, Brandon is my boyfriend and Carson is his friend, so yeah. So Dayla Vlogs asked, how do you edit your videos and what program do you use to make your thumbnails? So I edit my videos with Final Cut Pro. I just recently switched from iMovie to Final Cut, and I really like Final Cut. Their fonts are a lot better. So if you're a person that's really big into putting fonts on the screen and like just more customizable fonts, I would definitely switch over to Final Cut Pro. It's definitely worth it. iMovie was such a good starter editing software, so easy to use, and it taught me a lot of things. I feel like if I would have just jumped right into Final Cut Pro, I would have been lost. But iMovie was free if you have a Mac or like any Apple product, I believe. And so I really like iMovie if you're starting out. And what program do you use to make your thumbnails? I would have to make a whole video about this. I use a lot of different programs and mostly will edit them from my phone, but I mainly just use PicMonkey, but I don't have a subscription, so I just use like the free version. Brandon asked, why are you so perfect? Heather also asked, I forgot, did she ask another question? Yeah. Can you review the Foreo Luna Play Plus? And I actually have the Foreo Luna Play Mini. I don't know if that's the same thing, but I don't use it often and I've had it for a while, so like I feel like, I don't know, it's good, but it's not something I use enough to where like I could give my full opinion on it. So Garrett asked, what's your favorite song off of Sweetener? Sweetener is Ariana's new album, if you guys didn't know. And Garrett, I would have to say Breathin' or Sweetener. I really like those two. Her whole album is just fire though. So now on to DMs. Somebody asked, like I said, I'm not gonna share their names. Hi Tori, how do you deal with being a freshman in college? Do people judge you? If you have any advice for me, I would really appreciate it. Love you. I love you too. And like I said earlier, I am a freshman in college as well, so I probably won't have the best advice for you because I'm just starting out as well, but I'm going into my 4th week. In my vlog, I said I was going into my 3rd week, but I'm going into my 4th week in college. So something I will say is people don't care in college. In high school, I feel like everybody's caught up and worried about what people think about you. And that's just exhausting. And by the time I got to junior and senior year of high school, I was so over it. And I just stopped like wearing makeup because I didn't want to. Like I just stopped caring what people thought about me. Like I started my YouTube channel. Like I just did what I wanted to do and it really changed my life. So in college, people are totally different. At least where I go, it's very diverse and you're actually looked upon like really cool if you're a lot different. So there's no really judging there. I mean, there's occasionally like some girls that might give you some weird looks. Personally, that hasn't happened to me yet. People just don't care. They're doing their own thing. They're too busy trying to get to class. They're too busy trying to live it up and have fun and they don't really care. Like they don't judge you. So somebody else DM'd me and said, hi, I've been watching your channel for the last 2 months. I love your videos, find them so inspiring. Was wondering if you could give me advice on how to grow my channel. I've been doing videos for 3 or more years and I feel like I'm going nowhere. Is there any advice you could send my way? So that is a really, really good and tough question. Like I said, I've been doing YouTube for about 1.5 years and it took me a long time to get 100 subscribers. And I just felt like I was at such a plateau and I wasn't going anywhere. But at the same time, I was okay with it because I was just doing it for myself. I wasn't looking at it like a job and like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get money from it. Like, it wasn't a job to me. I was just doing it because I really liked filming and then I learned to love editing. But for somebody that's doing it for 3 years, I can see where that can be really discouraging and you feel like you're not going anywhere. I would just say to make relatable content, but don't make content that you're not passionate about. So my back to school supplies haul video blew up. I have 100,000 views on that video, which is crazy. And it's because I posted it early enough where it was like one of the first back to school supplies haul videos of the year. So people were searching it and like that was the first one to pop up and it just turned out really good for me. So making relatable content that people are gonna be searching for is my tip because I gained like 2,000 subscribers from that, which is crazy, just from that one video. So, and then also if you're not passionate about the content that you're making, it's gonna show. Like if I make a video and I'm just half butting it, I try to say that really nicely. If I'm just like sitting through it and like I have something on my mind, like I've got to be here, but I'm doing a makeup tutorial, like it's gonna look crappy, it's not gonna be good, I'm gonna have no it's just gonna show, you know. But when I do hauls and when I do vlogs and when I do makeup tutorials that I really want to do and content that I love creating, like it shines through and people just overall are like, oh my gosh, I really like this, I like her videos, let me subscribe, you know. That's just kind of what I have to say about that. And then also, just do your thing. Also, like I know I said do relatable videos, but do videos, like I said, that you're passionate about. I remember when I first started my channel, I didn't want to be part of the beauty community and just do like beauty videos, but I also didn't want to be just a vlogger, but I didn't want to be like a recipe cooking person, like a healthy lifestyle person. So I remember like the first month that I created my channel, I did a vlog, a makeup tutorial, and a like cooking video, like a recipe video, just to kind of like try it out and see what I liked. And I really found out like what I was passionate about just from trying out different videos. And I know like most people get aggravated, like if they want to see makeup tutorials, they only want to see makeup tutorials from you. And that's kind of hard because as a person, I'm very experimental and creative. And if I have an idea, I kind of want to try it out. So I don't want to like disappoint you guys. At the same time, if I have something really fun I want to share with you, so that can be kind of disappointing, I know, to like not only me but a lot of other like bigger YouTubers and stuff. But just do what, like, just try things out and don't really care about the analytics about it all, and just try out videos and see if you like them. Hi guys, so I don't normally do this while I'm editing, like pop on here really quick, but I left out some really important tips on like how to grow your YouTube channel. Sorry about that. That I did want to mention. So obviously consistency is a huge thing. When I started uploading twice a week and made a schedule, which is Sunday and Wednesday, if you guys haven't caught on, and I've stuck with that for forever. Like I don't think I've ever not stuck with that. I mean, I'll upload like bonus videos like on Fridays or maybe like a Monday or just random like days here and there, but for the most part it's Sunday and Wednesday at 12 o'clock. Like I always try to make that the time even consistent, just so people know when they're going to get content from you, if that makes sense. So they know that they can count on you. And that's a huge thing. Like honestly, that really, I believe, helped my YouTube channel. And also being genuine and being yourself. I can't even tell you how many people have come up to me and said, oh my gosh, I love your YouTube channel. Like, you're so genuine and you really don't put on a front like most YouTubers do. Well, not most. I feel like, I don't want to say most, but I know I've heard stories about a lot of YouTubers not acting the way that they put on. And so a lot of people will tell me, even some of my friends, like, your videos are so genuine and you really don't try and act like somebody you're not. And it really like makes me happy, but then it makes me sad that people like are so used to that. You know what I'm saying? That they're just so used to people not being themselves on camera just to get more views and get more subscribers. So yeah, just those two things: being genuine and being consistent. Okay, continue on with the video. Oh, and also I forgot to thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for sending in questions. Like, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love hearing from you guys. Like, it really means the world to me. I'm not just saying that. And for those of you who didn't get to ask me a question, but you wanted to, there will be more Q&As coming up. So okay guys, that is it for this Q&A. I answered every single one of your guys' questions and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did and want me to do more Q&As, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you let me know down below what you guys want to see next from me. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. The button will be right down below. Make sure once you do that you have my post notifications turned on so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll hopefully see you very soon in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.